Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Honorable Hussein Weitan, MP Mandera East. We are making this press statement to tell the government that recently we have lost several people. Now, in fact, 4 of them in a place called Kamor, 3 in Kamor and 1 in the side of Dawa integrated area or Buruburu side. One was earlier, the other season, but 3 in a span of 3 weeks. This is a place where the Siwa company has been doing a bit of, contracts, but unfortunately they left before they completed. We lost a Form 2 student around 2 weeks ago. We lost a 5-year girl again. Yesterday we lost a 14-year boy. Earlier we lost a boy. Unfortunately, we have been talking about this issue, but no action has been taken to at least cover those hollows, and no action has been taken so far. This is a very dangerous place. This is an extremely now causing a lot of anxiety and a lot of problems in Mandera. We cannot continue this way. We are calling upon the government to take immediate action, investigate the actions of these companies and what has really transpired, to make sure that we take action against the perpetrators. And we also call upon the government to make sure that the families of those who are deceased are compensated. We cannot have, value for our people, but at least to show some respect, we need to make sure that those people are compensated adequately.
My friend, my good friend Mheshimiwa Hussein Weitan from Mandera East, in solidarity. Today we are mourning yet another death at a place called Kamor. This is a place which has become like a death trap during this El-nino crisis. We've already lost 4 people in that place. And the reason why we are losing so many people in that particular place is because, well, everything is according to the will of Allah, but poor workmanship by people who are supposed to have done some sewerage work at that crossing point. They did some shoddy work without completing the work, made very long holes in that, and which left a very big depression. And now, because rains and floods have come, people, especially children who are used to crossing at that point, oblivious of the fact that there is a deep depression under there, and because nobody has cared to put a warning to the people who are crossing at that point that there could be a depression, a very big hole down there. So poor children, a Form 2 student last week, and today, the other day we had a young girl of 10 years disappeared in that hole, and today we have lost yet another young person in that hole. And this is a very sad situation because the forces of nature and the act of God are in its place. But at the same time, the neglect by all those who are concerned, those who are supposed to have put warning at that point, and those who have done poor workmanship so that they've left a gaping hole without filling it, have contributed to the deaths of those people. And I join my friend in mourning the deaths of those innocent souls and wishing the parents and relatives of those people my condolences. But at the same time, asking the government at both levels, that is the county government and the national government, to take action against those people who end up leaving such kind of, in irresponsible workmanship behind them, which have caused deaths. And it's unfortunate we are mourning too many deaths in Mandera County now because of the floods. In my own constituency, for example, we have lost about 7 people now. Initially, when the floods started, we lost 3 people in Elwak, including 2 children who had just finished their standard 8. Those ones also disappeared in a hole like that, which had been dug, but because of the water, they were not able to know there was a hole under there, and they disappeared in those holes, and we lost them. And then we lost a Form 2 student from Mandera West in Lagsure. That one, the parents will never have an opportunity to bury. And we also lost another one in Dololo yesterday. And fortunately, the body was retrieved and the burial happened yesterday. We are told in a place called Lehele, the river Sure came floating with 2 more bodies, which were collected, and those unidentified bodies were buried in Lehele by the residents of Lehele. So we are seeing too many deaths in Mandera County as a result of the raging floods. And while it is an act of God and it's an act of nature, we will not hesitate to condemn all those people who live behind holes like the ones we have seen in Kamor and in other parts of Elwak, which have resulted into the deaths of innocent people. We wish we will want to pass our condolences to all the parents and relatives of the departed souls. And I join my colleague, Honorable Hussein Weitan, who is a good friend of mine, that we mourn with him as people from Mandera County, and we wish those families and relatives patience. And we also wish that at the end of the day, they will get justice for the deaths which were as a result of the poor workmanship. Thank you.